good evening, good evening, YouTube family and friends. Y'all, I'm halfway sleepy. I don't even know, I can't even talk. But I wanted to get this story here out. I'm sleepy. But, you guys, those of you who subscribe to my channel already, I want to thank you very much. And those of you who have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to grow this channel, you guys. So please subscribe to my channel. So I want to talk about Brian Laundrie's all of a sudden body being found. His body, his remains, his skeleton remains was found yesterday. Yesterday, in an area where there's nothing but alligators, crocodiles. And all of a sudden, his parents were the ones who found his body. His parents have been refusing to help with the search of their son all this time. Now, all of a sudden, y'all find his remains. Y'all joined a search yesterday with the search crew and cadaver dogs or cadaver dogs, however you say it. All of that is out there. But the parents were the ones that found the skeleton remains, a notebook, and backpack. But they say that the area was, full of water, underwater. But they were able to find a notebook and backpack, all intact. Someone is protecting this young man. No one actually believes that that is his body. Those are his skeleton remains. Where his body was found, that is alligator and crocodile territory. They're full of alligators and crocodiles, but bones were left. They have not said how he died. But what I can tell you is that they cannot blame that on crocodiles or alligators, because crocodile and alligators, everything goes. They eat bones and all. There would be nothing left. So, and then it ain't even been long enough for his body, for his flesh to be gone. How is his flesh gone so fast? How is his flesh gone so fast? They've been looking for this guy for 5 weeks. For 5 weeks, they've been looking for him. How many other murders, y'all, that y'all know of that's been happening during the time of this case, the Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie's case, that haven't got no airtime, no news media, no news media, their bodies are still missing. Their bodies are still missing. Some of the murders that have been happening since this Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie, no suspects has been found. Bodies are still missing, and all of a sudden Gabby Petito body get found, and now Brian Laundrie's so-called body has been found. And here go all these other murders. People are still out there. Suspects are still out there. All of a sudden, these people aren't. Nobody believes that that's Brian Petito's body. The parents were the ones led them to the car, to Brian's car, or whatever, you know. Why didn't the police or the FBI find the car? The parents led them to the car. Now the parents lead them to his so-called body. The parents are hiding him. No one believes that that's his bones down there. No one believes that. You got black women that still, that's been murdered out there. Lots of black women. You got, but look at what's the young man named Jelani Day? They still haven't. They still don't have anyone for him. They still don't have no one for Jelani Day. And watch how long y'all see how long this has been going on as far as Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. Look how long it's been, so much news media, how much news media or whatever, how long this case has been in the news. Watch how long it still go on even after this so-called body of Brian Laundrie has been found. Watch how long they still carry it. Black people sure don't get this type of fame, this type of news media. Black people don't get this. Black people don't get this at all. How is this man's body decayed so fast? If this is his body, we don't believe that that's his body. They say that it's been identified through dental records, but they could tell us anything. We weren't there. We weren't there. And if he might, we we would never actually know whether those were his whether those were his dental records or not found. Whether his dental records identified, if that was his dental records that identified the body. We don't know if that's his body or not. Y'all, excuse me, my voice is trying to leave me or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is a mess. No one believes this. This is just a mess. My condolences goes out to the Gabby Petito family. My condolences, if this is Brian Laundrie's body, my family goes out to him as well. Because if this is true, both families have lost in this situation. Nobody wins. Nobody wins in this case. If this is actually his body. Let me let you guys listen to something. I might have to go back a little bit.
The FBI has confirmed that Brian Laundrie is dead, and the human remains found in the woods yesterday are his. Fox 13's Dan Maddox is following all the developments tonight live from the park with some new information. Okay, I know this just was released just a few minutes ago, Dan.
That's right, Kelly. The FBI confirming really what a lot of us had suspected since yesterday. They tweeted out at 5:39 this evening, put out a tweet the FBI did from Denver, their Denver office, saying a comparison of dental records confirmed that the human remains found at the reserve are those of Brian Laundrie. Meanwhile, the search for additional remains continues here at the reserve. Cadaver dogs were back at the nature preserve Thursday, which may indicate the human remains that were found Wednesday might be scattered.
Our thoughts and prayers are with Gabby and the families here.
This is tragic. Yesterday, the FBI found Brian Laundrie's backpack and notebook near unidentified human remains. The FBI had not been able to search the area where the remains were found until now because it had been underwater. Today, when I walked back there, I got to see firsthand the treacherous conditions that they were working on. We're talking about water levels up above almost the chest area, rattlesnakes, moccasins, alligators.
If it was so much water, y'all, how did they find the backpack and the notebook? How is it still intact? Even his body would not be skeleton remains if they found his body in water, near water, or whatever the case may be. How? That's not adding up.
Brian's parents were not at the preserve Thursday after leaving the day before, noticeably upset. The family attorney says there is a high probability the human remains that were found are Brian's.
I'm just still thinking about Gabby, not even Brian. Gabby.
Jane Kornberger lives 5 miles away from the nature preserve and joined a group of people here waiting for answers. She was upset when some law enforcement who aren't leading the investigation stood in front of cameras without any real new information.
Complete disappointment. They came out to say they were working in treacherous conditions, which we knew. We've known that for a month.
The Laundrie family reported Brian missing on September 17th after he left their home 5 days earlier. Brian remains a person of interest in the death of his fiancee, Gabby Petito, whose body was found strangled in Wyoming following their month-long road trip out west. All of America's watching, okay? But we'll never jeopardize an investigation to give that information out until the time is right. And this is video that we just got into our newsroom moments ago from the Brian Laundrie family home. Officers with Northport Police there, 2 of them seen there going inside the home. It's been reported from the family attorney that has said that the family has been notified that the remains were identified through dental records as Brian Laundrie. You can see the officers going inside the home. They stayed for a short while.
Sorry.
Again, the FBI putting out the tweet about 25 minutes ago saying that today a comparison of dental records confirmed that human remains found here at the reserve are those of Brian Laundrie. Kelly.
All right, and I know, Dan, you may be able to talk a little bit about this, but a question a lot of people are still asking about the parents. They went to the reserve yesterday. We know it had just opened to the public, and they went to that location right there, and they were able to help find the remains of their son. Do we know what prompted them to go there? Has more been talked about the timeline for the parents' involvement in this search?
Well, the attorney, according to the Laundrie family attorney, they say that they've been cooperating for the last couple of weeks with the investigation, that they knew some of the trails that Brian liked to frequent, and that's why they were able to aid in the search yesterday. I can tell you that they did not return. They did not go back to the reserve today, and that is why you see those 2 officers going to the home to apparently make that notification.
Right, they probably did. So more to come on the timeline. But all right, we appreciate the update, and we'll be...
What y'all think about this this case? What do y'all think about Brian Petito's body skeleton remains being found where there's alligators and crocodiles, but his skeleton bones is still there? Alligators and crocodiles eat everything. They don't leave nothing. They eat bones and anything else that's around. They don't leave anything. What about the water? The water and his notebook and backpack is intact, but everything was supposedly been under the water. What do y'all think about the parents? First of all, they the ones led them to the car. Now they lead them to a body, skeletal remains, that is supposed to be their sons. They didn't want to participate in the search earlier into the them looking for Brian. But now all of a sudden when they help They the ones find the remains. They go straight to the remains. What do y'all think about this? Can y'all please comment down below and let me know what you guys think about this case? Do y'all believe that this is could be Brian Laundrie's bone remains, skeleton remains? Do y'all think that that could possibly be him? Y'all let me know. Y'all comment down below. Y'all subscribe to my channel for those of you who have not subscribed. And those of you who have subscribed, I want to thank you from a genuine place in my heart. Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. And y'all subscribe. Y'all like this story or this video. And y'all comment down below. You know, let me know what y'all think. I'd like to get your feedback on this case. So I will see you guys for the next video. I'm going to sleep, y'all, because I'm so sleepy. But I did want to get this out to you guys. I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning to go to work. I'm so sleepy. So I will see you guys later for the next video. Bye.